What we have here is a group of puddling butterflies, which online sources tell us is what they call it when you get a mud puddle, or in this case just a simple bit of mud that's got a little moisture in it. And we have a bunch of, I know we've got clouded sulfur butterflies here, maybe some unclouded sulfur as well. And when they all get together like that and decide to, enjoy the moisture, well, pretty logically they call it puddling. Now the interesting thing is that this particular group today is not very wary. They let me, when I was taking still photos, get within about 3 feet of them before any of them fluttered up in excitement. And the main group, never did really budge. I don't dare move around with the camcorder much because, well, for one thing, even panning in or zooming in will not be easy because I didn't think to bring the tripod, and it turned out that in a handheld situation, my heartbeat was making the thing shake. I couldn't figure out how to beat that, or, without stopping my heart, which didn't seem like a plan. So we're just going to watch these a little bit. Now I'm going to try to move it in, but what I have is I have this camcorder set up on top of a stack of a couple of little rocks here, 3 actually, and I don't know if I can zoom without shaking the situation, but we're going to try. We're going to zoom in. Whoops, that's out. Let's go out for a minute. Let's go out and show you what we're looking at here. This is the bottom of the wash on the road on Paloma Trail that has been such a problem for we travelers, we homeowners who live below the wash, and also some of the Border Patrol agents. And it's not been totally fixed yet. It flooded out originally a year ago. Now let's see, we're going to, oops, I'm a little quick there, but I'm going to try to move in on them so that you can see them at close range and take a look at these little guys. It's kind of remarkable. They all look like little sailboats out there. And when you see a flash of orange wings on the tops of the wings with black markings, those are definitely clouded sulfur species butterflies. And let's see, we're coming up on about the 3-minute mark, and the sun has also just come out, so now we have a striking pattern of light and shade. I just think it's probably, we had a neighbor come by, one of the people that lives below the wash, as we do, while I was taking pictures earlier, and he said, "They're just butterflies." Well, yes, that's true. So I happen to think they're well worth watching. We have a lot of interactions with our wildlife out here in our off-grid area that are certainly easier to deal with than most of the human relationships we might have. That probably has something to do with why we prefer to live away from a whole lot of other people, such as in the middle of a city. Now, I presume that it's possible in a city mud situation to find a puddling like this, but in my experience, it's usually in the countryside where you see this phenomenon. And we'll call it good there. We've got about 4 minutes of film and something like that, and we're just going to wrap it up.